Sorry, it's been a bit of a hectic afternoon. It's just been trying to get everything sorted. It's absolutely roasting as well. 23 degrees. Oh, so I'm a little bit sweaty, but I was watching Cops, so that would explain half of it. Okay, continue. Right, okay, I'm just going to get into the action. Be careful with my battery as well. Oh, there's wires everywhere. Move, move, move. There we go. Right, that's fine. Okay. So the last stream left off and we were basically in front of this Mongol camp. So I say we start with that. I am quite tired again today, so you're going to have to bear with me whilst I slowly warm into this. I think I should be okay. Right here. Probably not the best thing to do right off the bat, but let's see how well I can manage. Right, this is ridiculous. Right, Here we go. Them unblockables that absolutely do you. Right, so we've got an artifact. I need to have a look at the objectives, see what they were. Oh, it's not telling me now. There it is. Eliminate the war camp general, easy. Stolen iron, easy. Banners, easy. Assassinate enemies from above without being seen. Not as easy, so we'll try that. But I'll need to work out where they are first. There's one there. I'll need to wait for him to move so I can assassinate this dude. So that's one. Got another two to do that too. Hiya Dio, how you doing, mate? And just one more.
It had to be done.
If I just get one of them, I don't care about the others seeing me, because I only need 3 of them, so... Right, he's looking right at me. Got an idea if this doesn't work. No, I should. There we go. Right, so that's the bonus objective done, so now we can just do the rest however way we want. And I usually opt for maximum violence, so... Right, looks like we've got an artifact that's in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and fetch that. Oh, it's a banner, but that's fine. That's one of the banners that we need. Still pulsing. Oh, that was close. I'll go out the other end and then pop up. Yeah. Where is that enemy? Probably was one of them. There's nobody else nearby. There's no other red people on the map, so I'm gonna just guess no. I'm gonna pop a fire arrow on. Just cause a bit of a ruckus. Right, yeah. Side back up here. Just want the shield guy. Ah, never mind. They're all coming now. See if I can get this dude. Right. Probably not the best place to fight a large amount of enemies. Do I still have sticky bombs? Yes, I do. If I throw that, and then that. Great, great, great. Okay, the bonus objective's done at least. I'm hoping it doesn't just take it away once you die. That would suck. Right, okay. So the bulk of them are all up there. But for now, just gonna get everything I can from here. Do a stand up. Hopefully get a strong enemy come along. That's better. Exactly the sort of enemy I wanted. Okay. These all look like they are rather easy. I'd say that, but now that I've said that, it's all going to go terribly wrong. spear down. I'm pretty sure you need to use another stance for the dual wielders. Stone stance does not do the same. Yellen, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. There we go. Just trying to stay ducked so I can't get killed by that archer. Oh, them attacked. Okay, now I need to be really careful. That's the leader as well. Oh no. I'm just gonna go around. Try and get into a better position. There we go. Nice. I can take two of these on. I definitely need to get some combos sorted. Right. It's them red attacks. I know I'm using Traveller's Attire, so I'm really not helping myself, but until I get the sword one, I think I'm just going to stick with this one. The only other one I've got is for stealth, but I'm not really needing that at the moment. I'll be a lot more sharp once I've woken up. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, so that's all the iron. Now there's just no. Did try and do a standoff there, but it just didn't work. Wow. Wow. Hello, Antro. How you doing, buddy?
I'm right here.
Is the leader getting involved in this? Surely not. Wait, what? I've never ever seen that happen. A leader getting involved in that part of it. That makes no sense whatsoever. That's quite alright, don't worry. Wind stance, spears and axes. And then the moon stance is for brutes and dual wielders, I think. Definitely says brutes, but I'm guessing that also includes the dual wielders. Although he's got two swords, it just didn't seem to be doing much damage to him. Right, maybe once I've got a few of these it'll be a bit easier, but we've got none at the moment. I'm still quite unwell, but just hoping that it's just a little bug and I'll be full of, I was going to say full of beans, but there's only one person full of beans here. Also, it feels like it's like 50 degrees in my room, so it's like it's like heat exhaustion as well. Thanks, buddy. I'm sure I will. I'm certain it's just a bug. Because I've been coughing a lot and all that sort of stuff. got a COVID test, which was thankfully negative, but I think it's just the back end of that bug, and it's tends to drain your energy quite a lot. I'm sure once it passes, I'll be back to normal self. Oh, come on. Stay still.
Hello there.
Hey Sassy, how's it going? Okay, this is pulsing a lot, so I must be close to either one of the banners or an artifact. I think it's saying it's up here. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I think that's most of it done. Just need to destroy the cache. Right, the firefly's still doing its thing, so there must be something else knocking about. A little bit better, but like compared to yesterday, I'd definitely say that I'm better today. It's just energy levels; they're just super low at the moment. But yeah, I feel like I'm on the way out of the again. I'm assuming it's a bug, but I feel like I'm on the way out of it. So hopefully, by the end of the week, I should be okay. Which would be nice timing because it's a bank holiday weekend, so can't complain. There we go. Right. Well, good news is we've increased our legend, so that means we've got extra resolve, extra health, and
That's my soda.
you also get that gold currency, but you can't really spend it just yet. I think it's for like end game gear, but I've not got to that point. That's all the stuff I've got to look forward to later on. It says I've got a new ghost. Oh, right, these. Yeah. Gonna get that next.
Guards will investigate odd sounds. These chimes can be a distraction or a lure.
Okay, I've got 1 point. Oh, that would be really good. But no, I've said I need to start getting some points in the stances. So I use this one a lot. And honestly, yeah, they sound great. So I'm just gonna start putting some points into here. I think you start getting technique points a little bit quicker as it progresses. I can't quite remember how, but I remember like I hit a point where I just felt like I had an absolute abundance of them that I just wasn't spending straight away. Whereas at this point in the game, you kind of do. You're like, right, no, I need to put it into something. Ranged weapon swapping. Oh, for the right. That was for the chimes. See where it takes me. Okay, so has it just handily just like gathered everything there after I've destroyed it? That's really cool. Okay, so now we've got an Egyptian mask. So shortly before the invasion of Tsushima, Mongol forces pushed into North Africa. Even though the Mongols were eventually defeated, many items were brought back from these countries, some travelling as far as Japan. There we go. Nice Egyptian mask. We also got a new record. So, all good from that front. Let's I think that's probably everything. I think it has destroyed the camp and just put it all on one handy pedestal. Controller's still vibrating a little bit, but I think it's just the weather that's caused it. Maybe my footsteps as well. That's all I can really think. There we go. Got a couple of question marks we can head back up to, but I'm going to do the broken blacksmith first. just as it's just
Hey, you
where they come Okay, right, we're fine. So this way for the objective now. Thanks, Sassy. I'm just trying to get plenty of sleep and all that sort of stuff at the moment. Okay, so I know there's a place that you meant to take over eventually down here, but it's really difficult. There's so many people there. I don't think this is the quest. I might be wrong.
Taka's counting on us.
I love the kid, but this is too dangerous. It will never work.
We'll make it work.
This the samurai?
You can call me Lord Sakai.
Forgive me, my lord. I am Kenji, upstanding merchant, renowned sake brewer.
And the best swindler on the island. That's why he's going to help us rescue
Actually,
my
really
brother
like that
from
character.
Azamo Bay.
That town's a fortress.
If the Mongols took it, we'll need an army to penetrate the walls.
Or a single delivery of sake.
It'll never work.
Get your sake ready. We'll discuss the plan on the move.
Let's have a drink first. Talk this through.
Now, Kenji.
When we get close to the town, you can hide in the cart with the sake.
The Mongols won't search it?
Not anymore. It's the same sake delivery I always sell them. They love my dars. Dars, Mogul, give a dars now!
You've been doing business with the enemy.
I keep the Mongols drunk, and they let me keep my head.
Okay.
All set. You sure you want to go through with this?
Anything for Taka.
How bad is the occupation in Azamo Bay?
A few people fought back. The ones left alive are prisoners or slaves.
But you never saw Taka?
No.
What this
someone's
reminds me
been
of,
working the
you know, you're
forest
like
the
walking
past
down
few
like a
days.
high street or
Maybe
something,
it's your brother.
and
How
then
long
there's
have you
just
two
like a
known
group of
each
three
other?
people, but they walk in a
Since I was too
horizontal
young
line
to know
and just
better.
block the
I
entire
was just
path
starting to brew sake.
and don't
So,
budge.
you know my
You have
first
to like
batch?
walk on the road to get past them.
Tasted like piss.
This is exactly what I
It
feel
was
like we're
cheap.
doing right now.
For a while, I tried to get Taka's help selling it. Turned out he was too soft.
People told him sob stories, and he'd give them sake, free of charge.
It's so frustrating. I had somebody just before, like I was walking,
You two better get in
and
the cart.
he wasn't listening to music and he wasn't on his phone,
Taka is so close.
but he decided to go from
Please.
one side of the path
All right.
and just go in a diagonal line so that he was in front of me, but he stared at me while he was doing it, and it was really weird. He looked a bit odd, but like, I was like, why are you just forcing me to have to literally swap sides with you whilst maintaining a stare? It was so bizarre.
I've never seen them this far out here.
It's on a really questionable street, so I kind of expected it there, but it's just frustrating. I've got somewhere to be.
Hurry up!
Just a little farther.
What was all that screaming?
Doesn't matter. Keep it down.
Is that what Taka's going through?
Your brother's a skilled blacksmith. They won't treat him like that.
You don't know that.
I really want that bamboo. I'm not allowed to leave this truck, but I really, really want that bamboo. I'm getting really like distracted by the swinging testicles on the left-hand side of this wagon as well.
I can't believe this worked.
This is the camp that is
Somebody must have
super hard to
stopped the
take.
Mongols. They burned half the town.
To be honest, if they look like that, be proud of yourself for the size, but be very concerned about the colour.
This is where we part ways.
Keep the Mongols drunk and distracted.
I'll do my best.
Stay safe, Genji.
And you, Lord Sakai.
Yeah, this is the super difficult camp, but
Let's go. Once we're
this
done,
isn't the bit where you
we'll
take it
shut
over.
the
This is just where you have to
crossroads behind town.
We need a
sneak through
vantage
it.
point to scout
I've done a
ahead.
great job at
This way.
stealth so
Remember,
far,
No
so
alarms. We do this quietly.
All the prisoners suffer. Got it. Up here. Look, I
no, there's loot down here. Sorry. There you go.
He's in charge. A slaver.
bastard.
He's inspecting the prisoners like they're horses.
He might lead us to Taka.
Follow him.
Okay. Target is getting away. Oh, we need to follow him. Oh my god. Get up. Oh my days, how close was that?
Taka's probably fine. He wouldn't try to run.
Let's go.
I really want to assassinate this guy though. Oh, that wasn't worth it. Should probably go on with earlier. I thought the idea of assassinations were they're meant to be like quiet. Obviously not. We'll be back anyway, so... Something tells me they're doomed. Firefly, I'm not following you. No matter how many times you vibrate my remote, I'm not going to try and get stuff just now. Okay. I think this is a bit of a trickier point because I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to try and get up here,
Your blacksmith, Taka. He's working shoddy.
get onto this roof.
He's sabotaging them.
That went a lot better than I expected it to.
Only blacksmith.
Oh, I'm a blacksmith too, and I'll do much better work.
I cannot feed two. I get rid of him, but be ready to prove yourself.
That bastard! He'll kill Taka!
Okay,
Log is full of Mongols.
I want to go that way now.
Can't lose the slaver if he reaches Taka first.
Stay close, Yuna. I'll find a way through.
What? Oh, this is going to be tricky. This could go horribly wrong. I'm guessing I can't save here. I'll try. Well, apparently I can. That's a nice... You know what that's basically like? It's like the kill command on Hitman, except I'm the agent who suddenly wants to kill and assassinate. Although I can't do that in this mission, in the slightest. Where's he gone? And where am I meant to be going? Am I just meant to be getting out of here? I think I'm meant to be trying to find a brother, right? Not, I doubt it's a brother. There's no way we're saving him. Oh, no, not that way. I'll assassinate him. No one here. Make this a bit easier. I can see supplies up here, and I need to get them. Assassinate him, see if that's a brother. Guessing not. This might cause a bit of a ruckus, but
Killed the last people who tried to escape. They won't catch me.
okay, that's good news. Oh no, no. Oh,
It's a samurai!
right, third time, come on. Right, so there's the bad guy there. So if he's going that way, I need to go that way. Maybe the outer wall? Try that. Oh, come on! Where was he? Right. Where was that guy? Because I jumped down. There he is, right. Now I need to get round here. So we've got grass here. That's actually useful. I need to get across. So if I take down this dude... I can't remember having to kill so many people last time. I think I've gone completely the wrong way. I don't know if these guys come back when you have to come here later, but might be making this easier. Oh, come on.
Samurai!
Great. I'm gonna have to look closer. I'm going here. So I'm obviously not going the right way. Maybe up and round that way? It's quite a distance though. Let's see if I can just drop down. Any enemies around here? No. There's two there though, so I'll need to go up and over them. No, I need to go all the way around. Oh, great. Right. Oh, come on. This time. I think this was the most success I had going this way. Hello, Crazy. How you doing? I'm a little bit slow today. Still quite tired, but other than that, I think I'm getting a little bit better. I hope you're doing much better than I am. I've also failed this quest about 5 times, so that's always fun. But no, I hope you're keeping well. Appreciate you dropping in. There he is. Right, we're definitely going the right way. I think our brother's here. Yeah,
Please. I need to rest.
that's good to hear. At least some of us are doing okay.
Please.
He's definitely not doing okay.
Strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
You know what? It did pay off in the end, Algar. Took me
What did they do to you?
20 minutes, 25 minutes, but I got there.
You're
And
safe now.
hey, how's it going?
We need to move. We can't. They'll catch us, just like the others.
This is Lord Sakai. He'll protect us.
I need you to trust me, Tuka. I need your help.
I'll try, my lord.
Ah, no. No worries, no worries, no worries. That's all good.
There's a gate nearby.
Then that's where we break out.
I'm curious to know why you snuck in. I thought we'd sealed the ship.
They found the slaver.
They'll kill us. We need to hide.
No, keep moving.
We can climb those crates.
Must be some secret service hatch I'm unaware of. Either that or Daisy's just playing games again. Speaking of which, it's been actually a fairly Daisy-free day, which has
Kenji's
been
waiting for us at the
lovely.
crossroads.
Kenji's with you.
If he made it out alive.
If you've got the access codes, then fair enough. I can't really argue, but I get assurances about how secure our security is on the ship, and it's never secure. I really want to fight these guys. Shall I just do it? Let's just do it.
Are you cowards?
Really meant to just let them pass, but nah. I want to take on 8 people, whilst the other 2 watch. I'm happy I got the spearman down. That's at least 1 bonus. Right, there's still 1 more spearman, 2 more spearmen, 3 more spearmen, and 1 swordsman. Or bowman, actually. Oh, he's gonna kill someone. I need to quickly get to him. Boom. Oh, I've got wind stunts now. Great. Well, that actually went better than expected. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure I got assurances that the bots that are called Daisy.exe and all that sort of stuff are just extensions with her name, and not actually her. Are you trying to tell me all this time that's been Daisy? I got told right at the beginning that Discord was going to be a safe place from her. Oh no. Okay, so my next question is, how much did she pay you to tell me that it was not her? I'll not judge you if it was like a reasonable bribe. It's really suspicious. pretty sure Dio and I's first message was, it's nice to finally have somewhere we can talk without Daisy being present.
Horses, they're coming for us. Get in the tall grass and stay down.
It's Kenji! Taka! You made it!
There we go.
Followed?
No.
We
we
good
can't
guys
go
and
back
our
to my
horses.
place. It's crawling with Mongols. We should go.
We have to put some
Dio's been
distance
very
between us
quiet,
and
so
other
maybe you're right, Entro.
What a good hole.
Haven't seen a Mongol since dawn. I think we're clear.
We need to figure out where to go next.
There's a place up ahead where you can see most of Izuhara.
Everyone all right?
I could use a drink. And some sleep.
I can help with one of those.
Taka, you've been quiet.
First time in days, I haven't felt like I was about to die.
Ah, so you're to blame for
I am
the
grateful.
secure entry system.
But how
Got
do you
you.
know Kenji
Belgar, that
exists?
question's now been
I
answered.
owe Yuna my life.
We have something in common.
But no, that's much appreciated, Entro. I'm really getting some
I'm not built for
some
riding
thoughts
all
that
night.
Dio has
Komatsu
a
is just
relationship
over
brewing
the
with
bridge.
Daisy, and I'm a little bit scared about that.
They have a forge.
One of the best on the island.
Good place to make tools. Maybe something to get Jin over the walls of Castle Canada. What do you say, Taka?
My lord, I'll do anything to repay you for freeing me.
Thank you. Taka, Kenji, get some rest. We can't stay here long. How are you doing?
I have my brother back.
He's shaken up. Can you get him to Komatsu in one piece?
With food and rest, he'll be fine.
Your brother wasn't the only prisoner in Azamo Bay.
You're going to save them.
And make their captors suffer.
Good.
Ride for Komatsu Forge. I'll join you when I can.
Jin? Thank you.
Entro, you seem to have forgotten that I've seen the pictures of Anne Hathaway without eyebrows. Or eyes. Or a mouth. And where it's been filled in with beans. Do you know how uncomfortable that can make a man? Well, I had to watch an Anne Hathaway movie that very night just so that I could get that vision of her out of my head. And I'm so happy I did it. Like, I wouldn't have been able to sleep if I didn't. It was the last movie I watched before I went to bed. And it wasn't Princess Bride, it was Get Smart. So I got the Ronin and yeah, that was this other one. Yeah, that's like the. By the way, here's some armor to cheat the game with, which I'm not going to wear. I'm just going to stay with my traveler's attire. Okay, so what charms do I have now? Oh, I've really not visited many shrines. I need to do that. I also need to upgrade my swords. Again, not really done that. Okay, just got 2 technique points, which is amazing. And get that one. And that one. Right, that's great news. I'd love just to jump, but that box told me not to. There's a golden bird though. Where's it want to go? It's nearby. Nothing I'm aware of, unless it's just going to take me to the quest point. Oh, there's a spring down there. That'll increase my maximum health. So I kind of do need to go down. But I have no idea how. Right, there's actually some stones there. You can see them. Let's just try and... That didn't go as well as I'd hoped. I'll go. I'm not convinced. Ideally, I need the quickest way down where I can be alive at the end of it. Can I just reiterate, Daisy, that I do not want you in or around my SSDs, and what's on there is my business. Stay out of them. Do you know how much money a 6 terabyte SSD costs? See, are there 2 yellow birds? I don't want 2. I can assure you that the 6 terabytes of Anne Hathaway gifs are not of Anne Hathaway without eyebrows or eyes or a mouth. That they are all much more elegant.
Maybe I'll take that Mongol bastard's head. Or drown him.
Do you mean like 3 2 terabyte
Put a torch
SSDs?
to him.
6 terabyte
Just
in a
like you
single
did to Lord
SSD is
Adachi.
insane. It'll cost like... I'd probably say close to $1,000. I know they exist. And whether they actually cost anywhere near that to manufacture is a different question. Right, I really need to come back. Can I fast? Yes, I can fast travel to there. So what I'm going to do is head to this place.
We better get used to the Mongols living here.
So got a new mask, some supplies.
More attacks. Control the sea.
My sister said she saw a samurai fighting near here.
I met a group of survivors the other day. They've been seeing more dead Mongols. My lord.
Allow me to strengthen your armor.
Is this actually going to be a new a new rig, or is this like the dream machine that you just really, really want but haven't quite managed to get yet?
The Mongols' weapons.
She probably thinks that's how many times you have to like spin it to get it to turn on. How many degrees?
Goodbye.
You honor me with your confidence, my lord.
637.
They already took China and Korea.
That's quite cheap for 8 terabyte. Like 2 terabytes, like I think it was about 2. Although the last time I looked was a while ago, but I think it was about 250 for a 2 terabyte. And the other thing I noticed was it didn't really seem to get cheaper when you bought more of it. Like, if you went for like a 6 gigabyte, it wasn't like cheaper. It was like the same price as getting 3 2 terabytes. If not more.
Work, let me be of use.
But that's obviously as of, I don't know, 3 months ago or something. So, and SSDs are getting cheaper now. When Samsung were like the only one that was doing them, they were charging so much for the original ones they had. But obviously M.2 SSDs are now the new range, so like I can fit 2 M.2 ones in my computer. They don't cost that much more, but they're more like you have to have a certain motherboard to be able to put them in, like the newer motherboards, which have M.2 slots.
Whatever your sword needs.
Is it a pre-built or is it a one that you're going to be building yourself? I was so close to getting that new processor at the start of the month.
Balanced.
Super close.
And deadly.
It was in my basket. I literally made it to the PayPal page where it said pay now, and that's where I stopped.
You like the finish.
Just got 2 upgrades for my katana. That's amazing.
You don't have what we need to do the work.
So it's already needing gold. So much for endgame. Need more iron for that one.
Your sword arm.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can upgrade the traveler's armor. I think I probably can.
Permit me to refine your armor, my lord.
Or not. I need 500 supplies.
I've been searching for them for so long, and I have nothing to show for it.
What?
What else can I get? A bow upgrade, that could be
Why
quite
are
good.
you so obsessed with your back?
Clothes are pure white, as if formed from cloth.
And the Boya is around here.
Perhaps I can better your bow.
Let's go for it. It's a nice healthy upgrade.
Your arrows will strike like deadly falcons. You lack the required materials.
That's fine. Got plenty. Okay, so I'm going to do the... What's this? I'll do that one afterwards. So I'm going to do this one up here first. Them loading times, I mean, I think, what, I didn't even have time to pick up my tankard. Cheers, Valgar. Enjoy the grind. Where's he taking me? Oh, over here.
Is everything all right?
Would you care to join me for a cup of tea?
Tea. This is the famed Key Sake Brewery of Ozumu.
Please. This way. Apologies, my lord. I couldn't speak freely out there. The Mongols might have overheard.
The Mongols have been here?
They've been drinking us dry.
I can't fault their taste. Key Sake is the pride of Tsushima.
Especially compared to that horse piss they drink.
I think it's mare's milk.
Is there a difference?
When are they coming back?
Soon.
Take your workers and hide.
Mare's
I'll
milk.
deal with
Is
the
that, is a
Mongols.
mare just a cow? Or is it something different? Oh, is it a horse? Horse milk.
Need to find a good spot for an ambush.
Everyone, gather round. We need to get behind the brewery and stay out of sight. Our friend here is going to renegotiate our relationship with the Mongols.
I was just following them. Never mind. Not what you meant to do.
Who will face me first?
Come on then. Not mean to use a kunai there. Never mind. Oh, I was wondering why he was still targeting someone. Come on then. Oh, one more. Two more. Just so an arrow whiz past my head. It's something that I was really trying to like dig myself up to do on payday, like last week. And the problem with me having to get a new processor is to get a processor that'll be worth upgrading to, I need to also replace my motherboard, because my motherboard supports up to a maximum of generation 9 Intel ones, but I need a one that supports generation 10. The generation 11 ones I'm not going to bother with, but there's a really like good value for money one I can get. I think, if I remember correctly, it was the i9, either the 10900 or the 10850. Like either would be a great upgrade. And that alone costs about 360 or something. It's a little bit cheaper on Amazon, but you had to wait for it to be in stock. The motherboard was another
Well done,
£156, so it was going to cost me like over £500 to get them, and that's a lot of money. It would have cost me the same that I paid for my PS5 for
Can you stay?
just the
You could drink as much
processor
sake
and
as you
motherboard.
like. It would be on the house.
I'm afraid you'll need to relocate. Try the Golden Temple in Ariake. Many have found refuge there.
Thank you, my lord.
It says it was a 17% upgrade on my current one as well. And that's it. Won't really give me extra frames, but for streaming it would be really good. Because streaming takes up a lot of processing power. Like when you're in the like CPU intensive games, which is what we were seeing when I was playing Watch Dogs, Legion and The Ascent. Also happens if I try and do anything Cyberpunk related. And what I'd do with the spare parts is I'd just build a second computer, and then I'd probably end up using that one for streaming, so it's like, well, do I then really need the streaming CPU? But it wouldn't do any damage. Plus, we have no idea how much CPU power we're going to need in the future. I've not really discovered a lot around here. Let's go ahead and do this mission up here. Our 2070 Super is great for like just the graphics management stuff. I don't really have any intention to upgrade to the 30 series unless one of the 30 series comes out, or like the 3070 slash 3060 Super, if they were to ever get released and be a reasonable price, I might look at that, but for the time being it's not worth the jump up from a 2070 Super. The extra frames would be nice, but spending like 700, 800 pounds on it.
My lord, have you come to help the Azamo League too?
I've never heard of them.
Farmers and fishermen banded together to fight the Mongols. I've come from Arckellon to train them.
I admire their bravery. How is the training going?
They were supposed to meet me here hours ago. I was about to look for them.
I'll ride with you.
Their leaders stay at a farmhouse nearby. They'll know where the main force is camped.
Bamboo strike, where? Can I do it? Like right now, while she's trying to move away. It's just here. Close. I think I'm missing the last X. Right, try it again. One more, and then I've got resolve. Amazing.
Good.
The more of them globes you have at the bottom left corner, the better.
As a child, I dreamed of becoming a samurai. Now, I'm riding with a real one.
Well, you know how to fight and handle a horse.
My village was
Sassy, what's the
constantly
equivalent of a
raided by
Ryzen 3 in
They killed my
Intel
parents
terms?
when I was young.
I'm super unfamiliar with
I learned to
AMD
defend
gear.
myself.
I know it's like
I hope the
much
skills I
cheaper,
gained
but
through hardship
offers a very
can be of use to the people.
competitive performance
You're not so different from a
against
samurai.
Intel.
There's a fire up ahead.
The farmhouse.
You know what? I'm going to take this guy down first, but then I'm going to just set this guy up by half the spike.
Cut them down.
You can hear what sounds like an alarm. I've got no idea what it is, but it's outside the door. Missed all of that shots.
These are the men I was supposed to meet.
If the Mongols found them, they could have found the main force too.
I should have come sooner.
We can still warn the others.
It's punishment, Parker.
Hear that?
I wanted him to die,
Might have
ironically.
found the main force.
We have to help them.
Yeah, sorry,
Hurry,
Sassy,
my
the
lord.
question
Wait.
was, how does a Ryzen 3 what's the most comparable Intel processor that would relate to? Just because I'm super unfamiliar with AMD stuff. Like, I know it's cheaper, but I also know it's competitive still, but like with Intel, but I'm not familiar with the levels of which they run alongside the Intel stuff.
We're too late.
We can't save everyone.
Then I will avenge the dead.
Samurai remains calm before a fight. Wait!
I think probably the main things to look at would be the gigahertz that it runs at and how many cores it's got and threads. They're typically the main hitters when it comes to a processor. The new one I was looking at has 10 cores and 20 threads, whereas my current one has 6 cores and 6 threads. so I'd just get so much more space to work with. And it runs at 5.4 gigahertz as opposed to the 4.3 that the current one runs at. He was not taking much shield damage there. Let's try it again. That's better. Right, stop. Oh, one's on my team.
We did it!
Just for when you're looking at computer parts, I don't know if you guys use it anyway, but I always use CPU Z. No. Is it? No, I think it's called CPU Z now, but it used to be called CPU ID, so basically Cupid. That's a really good free software just to see what parts you've got and what they're running at and all that sort of stuff.
We did it!
So a 7 series. So it's not too far behind mine. Mine's a 9 series
Don't the
Intel.
Mongols anger you?
A samurai's most important weapon is himself.
So maybe a
His control
9400.
when you risk defeat.
I see. I should return home.
3.5,
Learn to
right.
master my emotions.
Yeah, could be a bit of
Keep fighting.
slow down from that.
We need people like you. But remember the lesson.
I will, my lord.
Are you able to overclock it at all? Because I know I overclock mine. Probably runs at that standard, but I overclock mine to 4.2. The MSI have a lovely feature on their motherboards for like just called Game Boost. Click it and it just does everything for you. It's absolutely great. Okay, not the legend storyteller. Let's travel down to here because I'm really keen to do this mission down here at Azamo Bay. It's actually quite a fun place to take over just because there's so much killing to do. That's fair enough, to be honest. I've had to do trial and error a few times. I didn't even realise that motherboards are like generation locked for CPUs when until I couldn't figure out why my new motherboard wasn't working with my PC. Then I realised I was trying to use a 7th gen i7 on a 9th gen motherboard and it just was having none of it. And I had to just Google every single time to try and work it out. It took ages. But in the end, what gave the actual answer away was there was a little light that very briefly flashed on my motherboard, and I had to like magnify in to work out what it was flashing next to, and then Google it, and then it said, "Oh, it's a CPU issue." I was like, "How am I meant to know that otherwise?" What on earth are you meant to kill these with a half bow? Just gonna do that. Hope that that's enough. Yeah. Did that count, or was that just fire? It was with a half bow. It didn't come up on my screen, so I'm guessing not. I need to hit this guy in the face, or else it doesn't count. There, perfect. Right, that counted, but the other two didn't. Right, this one's easy. Someone over there can do it as well. But if they've got a helm on it, unfortunately it bounces off it. It's fine. Let him get closer, because I want to... Don't think you can fire through the slats. Look back out. Oh no, there's loads of them. Oh, there's absolutely loads of them. Run, run, run. Know when you're surrounded and that it's too many big boys, then just run. And then just find some plants to hide in. Grab a pint at the Winchester, just wait for this one to do that. Shame sticky bombs don't do too much damage. There we go. Pro gamer tactics. And come back around, come back around. Right, okay, so this is hopefully going to be more manageable, I think, but we'll have to see. Probably another 5 of them, I'd guess. There's one of them.
There's no other way.
Oh, hello. I don't mind fighting this guy legitimately. One more time. Shice. Used for anything from mare's milk to a ball, a kind of mead. Reportedly, the Mongols are even known to fill sharpies with oil and toss it on unsuspecting enemies before lighting them on fire. Well, that sounds absolutely fantastic. I'd rather not be on the receiving end of that, if you do not mind. So there's 2 of them. You can get a chain assassination ability, which is actually super useful, but I'll need to wait. See, on these enemies it would be perfect, because they're both quite challenging. I'm just trying to whistle. Like how they just patiently wait for you to assassinate the friend and then go for the kill. Gotcha. Yeah, so basically the motherboards are like, as you say, they're either an Intel or an AMD motherboard, and the reason for that is AMD CPUs, when they plug into the motherboard, all the pins are already in the motherboard, and you're slotting the CPU on top of the pre-existing pins in the motherboard. Intel's entirely... sorry, I've got that completely wrong around. The pins are on the Intel one. When you get an AMD processor, you'll notice that there's loads of pins on the bottom of the processor, and they slot into the holes on the AMD motherboard. So when you get an Intel processor, you need to make sure you don't bend the pins on the motherboard. When you get an AMD processor, you need to make sure you don't bend the pins on the processor. I learned that the hard way the first time I ever installed a CPU. I tried doing it whilst I was pretty drunk, and I just ended up bending a bunch of pins, and then it just wouldn't work at all. Absolute nightmare. Have a very steady hand when you do it. To be honest though, from what I've heard, AMD makes like really good stuff anyway. There's some things that lags behind with a little bit in terms of like from an innovation side when it comes to sort of like the features that it supports. And I'll give you an example. I don't believe that with an AMD graphics card you'd have access to DLSS. But at the same time, I'm very much assuming that AMD will be working on something similar. So they'll probably come out with something that's really good as well. So Intel tend to do something first, but AMD tend to be able to eventually catch up with something really good as well. But offer it at a much lower price. Oh no. I thought that was going to be me stuck. What's still left to be done? Oh, the black powder cache. Right, that's fine. That again. Oh. I want to see if it did any damage to me, but I don't think it does. No. I've always run away from them, but now I know you don't have to. Now it's done. Okay, let's go to this question mark, see what it's about. Fox den, lovely. Where's the fox? There you are. Come on then. And here's your shrine. Lovely. Oh, I can pet you as well. There you go. There you go. Never seen them roll over before. That's just too adorable. Look at that. Oh. Sorry, buddy. I've got I've got a world to save. Oi, there we go. That's absolutely fine, buddy. Thanks for dropping in, intro. Appreciate it. They're all kind of bad guys. I still don't know who the second faction is. You've got the Mongols, but I don't know who the other guys are. I've got 2 technique points and I've just not spent them. And a leader killed. Everything I needed. Right. You need to go down. Proving difficult. Go ahead and fight and duck. Well, that didn't go to plan. Right, where was that guy? He's not there just now. There he is. Ugh. Walks away. Anyone else to kill? No. Right. Just gonna go. Oh, the leader's back there. I think. I thought the leader stayed dead, because then it gives you another point towards new stance, which wouldn't really make sense. Right, it didn't come out, so it was just a tie in leader's clothes. There we go. So now we've got 3 points to spend. Pretty sure I just heard somebody. Usually suggests someone's not dead yet. The artifact is a yatka, or a musical instrument. Are they teeth? They look like teeth. The yatka is the traditional Mongolian plucked, so they're closely related to the Chinese guzheng. The strings are commonly made from horsehair or horse, but the number of strings can vary. Still a bit disturbed by the teeth. Wonder if that's what the Tooth Fairy actually does. Buys your teeth for £1 and then makes musical instruments out of them. Which, to be fair, is a pretty cool use. Okay, so there wasn't really anything else of interest, so I'm going to go here first and then head south. That way we can uncover a little bit more of the map and see where that leads us. The bear. That's good. Get more predator hides.
Send your best warrior.
I'll laugh at the bear game as part of this. It won't, but that would be quite funny. Oh no. No. There we go. If you don't kill a bear straight away, you're absolutely snookered. Was looking a little grizzly. They like to come hard and they like to come fast. Okay, right, these are going to be a pain. Nope. Stay out. Oh. Stop being tactical. Oh, this is just embarrassing me. Right, you're getting the fire arrow treatment. Right, this is ridiculous. Right, that's it. Sword time. Bad enough. And they're gone. So he's proper made a mug of me there. I'll take on these, just to kind of restore my honour. Can you imagine missing a pig 7 times? Was he wielding like a mini shield? Like a nut to cover his knuckle? Just had enough. Still not spent these points. Should probably do that. Okay. Techniques. Really want to fully upgrade that one. Chain assassination.
I'm outnumbered. Need to strike faster. Kill another while the first bleeds.
Ah, lovely. Yellow bird. There's a shrine. No, it's a pillar. This will be a new sword skin, but I know for a fact the one I've got on now is my favourite. But I'll still have a look. Right. So that's what I'm using. Oh wait, no. This is the one which I like. I prefer the handle on that one, but the end on that one. But the end is so regal and it's beautiful, so I'm just, yeah. Got this one here. The Hero of Tsushima one, which again I think came as a part of the director's cut. Got these embers. You got this fluffy one here, Heavenly Falcon. Looks like something straight out of Monster Hunter World, that one. Spring Bamboo, and then the one we just got, which is Mamushi Venom. It's quite nice actually, it's got a nice leather look to it, but still keeping with my glossy white one. Oh, another box then. Lovely. Go on then. They put so much detail into them Balgar. Like the armor kits look great as well. Look at that view, man. Absolutely crazy. Ooh, got a new charm slot. How lovely. The game just constantly delivers. Like it's just don't get bored of it. Like you go around a corner and there's just another like just spectacle to see. Absolutely amazing. Like, I've played through less than half the map in my initial 2 playthroughs. So I've not even seen the other part of the map. Is that? No, it won't be. It's because the DLC place is somewhere over here. I was wondering if that place in the very distance there was going to be the new island, but no, it's the other direction. Looks like there should be a shrine up there, right? I'm wondering if this is the shrine that you need to have a certain tool to get up to. It'll tell me quite quickly if it is, but I wouldn't mind getting a nice new charm from it. That could be issue over there. 'Cause that's the other side. So that's possible. But we've got that to look forward to later on anyway. We've got the main game and then we've got the DLC island, which I think someone said it's about 10 hours, so it'll be nice to go to. This could be tricky. I'll have a look. I don't think I can get up there. Let's have a look again. Right, so that's a no-go, obviously, because the Death Defying drop there. So I'm going to need a path that takes us around there, but I'm pretty sure that's where the fox took us before. There's no way around. Right, okay. I'll come back to it later on. Yeah, it's definitely a shrine. Didn't say I needed something though, which is still a little bit strange. It usually pops up saying, look, you can't do this yet, you need a certain tool. But it hasn't. So I think maybe there is a way. You definitely can't get across there. Ah, there we go. Thought there'd be a route. Tree here. Back up. Could have gone very wrong. So what's this way first? Okay, so we've got more bamboo, some linen, and okay, let's see what awaits for us at the top. Maybe nothing just yet. Guessing I need to go up here, because you can see the tree bits to bounce off, so up here and then to the left. There we go. Right, let's see what charm we get. Hopefully a nice one to equip. Increases supplies, predator hides, bamboo and yew wood. Well, that is an instant application to my armor. That one is getting changed for that one. Oh, that'll make getting upgrades so much easier. 3 bamboo instead of 2. Flowers are the same, but it'll be nice, especially for the rarer stuff that you find. Okay. So we're almost down where the mission is, so we'll head straight down that way. I swear this is a descend shrine option that you usually get. See if I can find it. It's not popping up. You can always just fast travel back down to the bottom. Better than a climb all the way back down. Yeah. Let's just fast travel away, and then just head down south. Oh, just these load speeds. Oh, days. Right then. Let's ride onwards. Well, that's not an easy way, so let's go the other way. Who am I getting spotted by here? It does get really dark at night time. There might be a wait option, so I can get it to go back to day. Further graphics in the daytime anyway, but... No. Maybe not. Maybe you need like a bed or something. I can try shining up the brightness a bit. See if that helps. Don't think that's already made much difference. Yeah, metal armor. Nightmare. The fact that the leader's already here, that's a great sign. I'm guessing it's quite a small camp. So if he hits me with every single one of his attacks, though. I used to do that, Sassy, on the Apple website. I used to just add all of the optional extras and see how much it came to. And like I was totally not paying attention. Their MacBook, sorry, the Mac Pro, so like the tower unit, you could make come to like 40 grand or something. It was ridiculous. But obviously that's like top of the range, like sanity. And no worries at all. I'll catch you later on, Sassy. Thanks for dropping in. Okay, so we need to stagger enemies with heavy attacks. Well, we're off to a flying start because we've done 0 so far. The archers could be easy though. Guessing that didn't stagger him? Nope. Okay, this could be more difficult. I don't know. I don't even know if I can stagger people yet. Why does it sound like someone's attacking something? Oh, that'll be the leader that you can observe. I get it, I get it. Or it's like when you could do this, because you get an extra point. So then I get another point for killing them. And Moon Stance is the last one we need. Turn around. Which he's not going to do. Right. Much as I've wanted to do that, I need to get these critical... sorry, these heavy staggers. Trying to parry him, but I don't know if his timing's different. I'm usually alright with the spears. That's oh, I just don't have. That's the thing. I think you have to do that. I think. No. Maybe on an enemy which isn't like a leader. Oh. For 2 seconds. Just went to take a drink out of an empty flagon, which I can't be having. It's a no-go. And I've just looked and there is stuff in it, so I've got no idea what I saw when I went in for a drink before. Okay. Third time lucky.
Destroyer blades!
Weird I can stand off against the leader. Didn't give me the point. Oh no, it did. I was a bit confused. I was like, why didn't I get the point? Right. So I think that might be it. Let me try and do this once more. Nope. And again. Oh, yeah, we're good. Right, cool. So we're doing it now. I'm really trying to do this stagger thing. Just one way to go. Right, come on. It's the flagon with the dragon. There we go, that's how you do it. It's really fun to do as well. Except the guys with the shields, you can't do it straight away. You have to like do it twice. It just makes it annoying. Missed completely. Right, not got too many left to do now. Just 2 more, I think, and then it's the heavy objective done. Definitely do it on one of the archers. See if I can find him. Then we'll try and do the shieldman. You basically have to hold in the button. Although I've just killed him straight away, so that didn't really count. Okay, this is much harder when you can't actually do anything about them attacks. I'm not going to stand up. That's the thing. But unfortunately, it resets every time you die. When you've got a few of them on here, it gets really difficult. Like, I'd love to just attack them normally, but you can't. You have to only use that to be able to stagger them. Got an idea of it. Right, now I've got it. Should be fine, so... let him get his composure back. And once more. Right, and again. Gonna keep doing this guy. Probably the easiest way to do it. Oh, never mind. Can't do it on the archers because you kill them with one attack. Do these have a weak spot? No. Can I climb up here? Cannot. Oh no, I'd rather not lose now. Oh, I've got 3. Get his composure back again. It's much easier when it's just one at a time. A horrible bonus, this. And you can't range the archer either because he's got full metal armor on, so the only way to take him down is by just going up there and slicing him, but he might be vulnerable from behind. Yeah. Oh, he's... Was there another one? I don't know. Right, this is a guy with a sword, so that should be easier. Could do it that time with just a normal attack, so... Let's see. It doesn't register half the time, though. There's two. That's three. Probably better to do it after the parry, I think. Okay, one down. I want to get his composure back and then go for a second. Just killed him. Right. It's two. Composure, composure. Thought that was going to be three there. No. How is he not taking stagger? This is definitely where it gets tougher. Only got three of them on you. Okay, Archer first. Oh, he drives me crazy. Right, come on. So these ones are easy, you can just hack them straight down. These ones are harder. There's two. There's three. There's four. One more. So I need one more. See if I can stealthily find someone just to take down separately. Once you've done it, I think it saves the fact you've done it. So if you die, it remains done. Oh, there's loads there. Not the best place to do it. Too risky. I'm not risking it at 4 out of 5. See if I can find just a guy on his own. No. Here we go. That's it, done. Now I can just kill them. Find out what this other archer is. Quick look at the artifact. Mongolian horse. Mongolian horses are often armoured as much as the Mongol warriors themselves. Their preferred breeds are relatively small, but very hardly capable of surviving in extreme conditions. Almost every Mongolian warrior has more than one horse. They can swap fresh mounts as the horse tires. Where are these arrows coming from? I can hear them, I just can't see them. I'm guessing he's firing from somewhere that he can't hit me from. Let's get a critical hit on him. There we go. Oh, not quite what I meant to do. That's better. Where's this archer? Oh, there. Well, that was a challenge. Now, what's left to do here? Well, that's done. Already killed the leader. Got the bonus thing. Cheers, Palgar. Took a few attempts, but we got there. Can't open the gate either. What's the thing I'm missing? Or is it done? Oh, it's done. Right. Didn't come up saying like bonus objective complete, which is really weird. No, I'm gonna go here first. Just because it's like saves us having to backtrack. And I can always just fast travel back to here. Swear I got the ability to roll when I dodge, but sorry, when I fall, but I'm guessing I'm remembering wrong.
Sora, come!
There he is. I don't want to lose the bird, although I think I'll recap. Right, something this way anyway. Survivor camp, so we can have a look at the trapper. Got loads of flowers as well.
As if losing our homes wasn't bad enough. We have to see Mongols in them as well.
I've seen too many homes raided, burned to the ground.
They took a home nearby a few days ago. The man
Got a
who
bonus.
lived there
Perfect.
won't
Thank
leave
you
the
for
area.
noticing.
Keeps
I
begging
was
for
completely
help.
oblivious to
Try
it.
and find him.
Trade is difficult in these times. Some recent acquisitions here.
I want to see what this looks like. Oh, it's just... You'd think it'd be white and yellow, but it's actually just brown. That'd be nice. Thing is, though, I don't use that sort of armor. Love the contrast, though, with the white swords and black attire. I think I'm happy with the blue, to be honest. It looks good. Shanks as well. We're going for a darker theme. I've only got the one at the moment. It's quite similar to what I've already got as well. Hats. Not a fan of hats. I much prefer the headbands, but I've already got a really nice headband on, so I don't think I'm going to bother with one of them either. I'm guessing you unlock more as it progresses, but I'll be fine for now.
I work metals, woods, and cloth.
Perfect. So I would like to max out the ammo capacity on that, and just increase that.
Until we next meet, my lord.
Right, I'm going to take a very quick break just because my legs have gone to sleep. I'm just going to stretch them. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes, so I need to stretch my legs, and then I'll be back. So it'll be about 2 minutes, and then we'll see where this takes us. See you shortly. Thanks, guys. Right, I'm back, and I can see that your attempt to battle me was quickly thwarted, but I think I'll probably point out the reason you probably missed was because I wasn't sat in my seat, so I can totally understand the logic of that. However, if a metal claw had just appeared out of nowhere whilst I was stretching, I would have been a bit concerned.
Come here and fight! All of Arckellon!
Best time to do it. I would have been least suspecting. Every time I think I know that parry. Right, let's try again. I need to get better at this. Come on. Better, but not perfect. Again, doable, but just not quite there. Not on the edge, I think. That's what you need to do. All for you.
Hold still.
How am I so fortunate?
Find somewhere safe. Be careful.
My lord, this is for you.
So, up here. Just take me the way. I must have passed the point. Right, cool. So we know we've got nothing missing now. So what I'm going to do is fast travel to here, and then we'll take on this. That was ridiculous. Like, I honestly would have second guessed myself that I'd clicked the place to go to there. That was like a. That wasn't even a second. There wasn't even a. Like. Yeah, these load times are crazy.
Are you cowards? El Day Ashiglanch! Samurai!
Hit them bad.
Like, I get what you mean, because when I went to fast travel before, I went to take a drink, but then couldn't even get my hands on the handle of my tankard before I was there. I was like, oh, right, okay. Just a new norm. I remember, like, one of the things that happened when SSD came out, like, people were going, like, SSD problems, being unable to read the loading screen tips when you're going into the game. And it's a true thing, there's a lot of loading screen tips that we miss out on. It's no longer the a place they can put them. Because loading screens are going to be a thing of the past. Like, games were already doing really well with loading screens, like, recently. God of War had one, and that was when you opened up the game. And then it was no loading screens at all. But now, you don't need all these sections where you have to, like, sort of squeeze through, like, a narrow space to have a fake loading screen there, because obviously you can just
You'll endanger everyone inside if you start a fight.
The Mongols are starving and beating our elders.
build a game without them sort of
punishing
sections
them
in
for a
there.
prisoner who escaped.
Your elders had nothing to do with that. Where are they being held?
One's near the shrine. We think the other two are in the houses.
How are you planning to get in? The gates are sealed shut.
There's an opening in the fence by the main gate. We used it as children to sneak out.
I'll use it to sneak in. Stay out of sight until I've opened all the gates.
Thank you, my lord.
You know what I'm really looking forward to, Valgar? See when developers start making games specifically for next gen. PS5, Xbox One X Xbox Series X / Series S. Once they start focusing on them new consoles and nothing else, it's going to be amazing, because we're going to be in a position where the games are not going to be built limited by old hardware. Whereas at the moment, the games that are getting announced are still getting announced for the PS4 and the PS5, the Xbox One, and obviously for PCs it'll still be fine on the older systems. Whereas now, are we not entering a position where games should be built for just the PS5, just the Xbox Series X and Series S, and just the better PCs? What point is that going to be the switch? And I think the reason there's been more hesitation in that happening this time round has been simply down to the absolute sheer demand for new consoles, which they've not been able to keep up with because of the COVID limitations and stuff. So ultimately, I mean, everywhere there's a shortage. You've got a shortage of the PlayStation 5s, you've got a shortage of the Xbox Series X and S, but also you've got a huge shortage of graphics cards as well, and not even just the 30 series, the 20 series as well are like super rare. Like, people bought them like without knowing they would explode, but like bought them like a year or two ago, and then they've been able to sell them on for like twice the price because people are wanting them that bad now. It's absolutely insane. But I think once that shortage has been filled in, like, the scalpers didn't help at all. Like, every time stock came into play, about 3/4 of the sales were going to scalpers who had bots set up to automatically buy them. But naturally now, like, we're going to start seeing that becoming less of an issue. I just want to see what the objectives are here. There's no optionals, right? Great. That's absolutely beautiful to see. It's so much quicker this stuff now. But there are a couple of games that have been produced just for like the next gen, but most of them have been on the PS5, and they are like Ratchet and Clank, Demon Souls. The Demon Souls was trying to mirror a much older game, albeit in a better graphics engine. But the Ratchet and Clank, when you play that, the rifts are a really good demonstration of where they wouldn't have been able to have them on the PS4, because there's parts where you go through about 6 different rifts within the space of like 20 seconds. So they have to load in an entirely new map. But like, as you fly through them, and it's like just during the only way they would have been able to do that is in a pre-rendered cutscene. But these were interactive and you could play around with them, and that's just the start, I think. I think there's going to be much more to come. Like, I'm going to get like another SSD to put in my PS5 because they've released the list of the ones that you can use as part of like a beta program. And I'm going to get like either a 4 gig one or something like that. Probably won't need more than 4 gig to start with, but game size at the moment, that's going to increase quite a lot. And since getting my PS5, I've probably had to delete about 6 or 7 games just so that I can install a new one to try. Like the Final Fantasy VII remake's about 100 gigabytes. I know, is it Modern Warfare 2? Which has obviously Warzone as part of it. That costs, sorry, that's about, what's it, 270 gigabytes at the moment?
Please free me.
You'll be free soon.
I personally don't play it. I just hear a very loud noise from the people that do, because
You refused.
ultimately if
Stay
they're
here
having to
until you've
download
dealt with
something
the
for
rest.
270 gigabytes,
Free our blacksmith.
what else can they realistically fit on that console? There's going to be consoles like, I'm guessing the Xbox Series S has basically that much storage, or maybe not even enough for it. The Series X will obviously have a bit more, but I'm pretty sure the Series S has limited storage. Pretty sure this is where you hand your banners in, or it's at least an area similar to this. Oh no, it'll be further up. But no, I'm much more of a fan of the single player variety. Right, how do I take these on? I don't want to harm her. Kunai's, that's what I'll do. So for a good example, the new God of War is getting designed for the... That leader just fall over. Pretty sure he just fell over the rock. The new God of War Ragnarok, that's for both the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5, but that doesn't come out until next year. Although it was initially slated for this year. But naturally they're going to be limited. Like, don't get me wrong, there'll be like haptic feedback and everything on the PS5, but the game will be designed so that it works well on a PS4. A good example of a game that tried to do all the consoles at once, but completely forgot about the limitations of the older consoles, would of course be Cyberpunk. Works great on new systems, but not on the PS4 or Xbox One. You know what puts me off multiplayer is toxic communities, people who just take away from the fun of the game. It just drives me insane. That's why I'm totally not against playing multiplayer games, but with the streaming community as opposed to with like random people on, like, who I've never had the chance to speak to before. It just completely put me off. I used to proper be into them. I used to play Counter-Strike all the time. I used to play Call of Duty all the time. And they would pretty much be all I'd play. World of Warcraft was like... I don't even want to know how many hours I've got in that. I think it'll be 5 digits. But, in fact, I'm certain it'll be 5 digits. But, now, it's much more difficult. So the only MMO I play is Elder Scrolls Online, and that's because there's just so much you can do solo. In fact, you can do pretty much the bulk of the game solo. It's just when you get into, like, the end game... Well, I don't even say end game, like, the high-end PvE stuff, you need to have someone to play with for. But there's just so much else on offer at endgame that you don't ever need to touch it if you just want to just play by yourself. It's great. But it's, yeah, far too many times I've tried to, like, briefly play an online game and I've just been like, no, this is just... Like, I don't know what these people are getting out of just joining a game and being an absolute, like, dick to the people that are just trying to have fun. You know, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I need to get in this building, but didn't let me in that way. Can I get here? There we go. Who's nearby? There's one or two over there. Ah, right, these will be the ones that are close by. So I briefly tried that, right? I say briefly. I did put quite a bit of hours into it to test it. I'll tell you where I got up to. It was, like, I was part of this, like, social guild, who, to be fair to them, they were actually really nice, the people in the guild. And what ended up happening was, I was playing the game, I was playing through the story, I was getting a bit worn out. Like, through, I don't know, the first 40 levels or something. I just hit a point where I was like, right, this really needs to step up soon or else I'm going to stop playing. And then suddenly I hit a point where I did something big. I can't remember what it was I did, but it was something big, like, story-wise. And then someone was like, oh yeah, now you need to do, like, 21 really boring quests, and then it gets really fun after that. And I was just like, I don't know if I can do that. And I kept asking that question until eventually I just didn't do it. I don't know if it was the prelude to, like, I don't know, was it Heaven's Sword or something? Like, I don't know if it was the prelude for that, but that's where I kind of went, nah. I might try again at some point, but it was just... The quests were just driving me a bit crazy. Yeah, I was definitely still in the Realm Reborn bit, but I was just about to migrate onto the new content. But then I got told there was a huge... Like, there was a bridge in between there and the expansion where things get really good. And by huge, I mean, like, just the amount of quests. But it was, like, one series of quests, but quite a long time to complete. I just couldn't get the motivation to do it. But again, I might try. I think another thing that kind of put me off was how few abilities you get at the start. It's like you don't really have many ways to approach in a situation. You just you're kind of stupid. But it's got so much popularity. There's obviously something there that's really
safe now.
I
fun
was sure
and
they were
enjoyable.
going to kill me. They already killed one blacksmith.
No, he escaped. You will too. But stay here until it's safe.
Yeah, that's what it'll be. It'll be the patch quests in between A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Sword. oh, people were. It wasn't just like one person. It was like there was a lot of people in the guild I was in saying they're really, really not great, but just stick with them and then things will get a lot better. And I was just like, oh, I really don't think I could. Like, I was already at the point where I was ready to quit, so that was just the last straw. But unfortunately, that's what can happen. Like, when you read a review for something or whatever. For example, if you read a bad movie review, you're going to be thinking about that bad movie review when you go in to watch it. And in this case, obviously people were giving me bad reviews on the expansion linking quests. And as a result of thinking about that, I just got completely put off the thought of going through it all. But if you're really into it at that point, I can imagine it being alright. And I've played through a lot of WoW quests that were like probably the most boring thing you'll ever do in your life. But it's yeah, it just depends. At the end of the day, I've still got my character on there, so if I ever want to return, I could always go back and, you know, just crack on with them. You know, I didn't delete my character or anything like that, but and I've got all the expansions and all that sort of stuff. But it's I just think I haven't had the urge because just the Elder Scrolls Online for me is just absolutely perfect. And having Kate Beckinsale doing voice acting on one of the main characters is just everything you would ever want and more. But also, just so I'm not biased for Kate, you know, like having even like Michael Gambon doing it, and like I'm a huge Potter nerd, so naturally when Dumbledore was taking me through the quests, I was like, right, okay, this is getting better. But then you've got like Malcolm, is Malcolm O'Donnell? It's more like Barl, so that was fun. And then you've got John Cleese. It's like, this is just great. And they're like pivotal characters, like people who you speak to a lot. And given it's an Elder Scrolls game, obviously they're talking a lot because they've got loads of dialogue options. So it's just, oh, it's perfect. Oh, great. That was a horrible place to die. Do not say I need to do all of that again, because I was like, no, thank God for that. I was like, wait, hang on, was that like one of the last objectives? It's great, it's free. I say it's free. The game costs not a lot. I think it's like £3 or something. You can always get it on sale for so cheap. There's a lot of expansions to it. But I just have a great time on it. You have to figure out what it is you want to do in the game. But once you've figured that bit out, you can just keep doing that and have a great time. I could have done chain assassination. Damn. Wait, why didn't the kunais work? Oh. Blackwood was the most recent one, yeah. The way it works, you can get a subscription service called, I think it's just Elder Scrolls Plus, or SO Plus, and you get access if it's like a subscription service, which I think is $5.99 a month. And if you pay for that, you get all of the previous expansions. Like, you don't have to pay for them, and then you get ridiculous other stuff, which makes it worth the cost of entry. But a lot of people play it without the subscription, and they just play for free, which is also absolutely fine. But also, I'm a huge Elder Scrolls nerd as well. Like, I absolutely love it.
Thank you, my lord.
And given that the Elder Scrolls started as like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign that like Todd Howard and his friends played.
I am.
And then thought this would make a really good video
kill
game.
my people
That's
unless
where
I
it was born
accepted
from.
their rule. I was about to give in.
You were strong to resist. Remain hidden until it's safe to come out.
The Mongol warlord has taken over my home. Please, drive him out and free us all.
Well, I've killed the warlord, I think. Oh no, I haven't. There's one more to kill. Don't think it's telling me where though. Oh, over there. There's something that this firefly wants me to see. There we go. Records. But no, PC's the best platform to play it on, I think. Even though it's available on consoles. The fact you can just mod it on the PC just adds so much to it as well. Excuse me. Oh, that was brewing for a while. Yeah, definitely. Like, especially when games implement modding properly and make the game so customizable. So, a couple of worthy mentions. Obviously, any Bethesda game, like the Fallout series or the Elder Scrolls series, are typically super moddable. But Cyberpunk is heavily moddable. I've got so many mods installed on that now, but like, I say so many, not that many, but like a lot of really, really good ones on.
Tortured and abused my people. Accept Mongol rule, and your people will not suffer.
You are a liar and a coward. You deserve nothing
But
less
no,
than
there's loads
death.
of other
I
ones
will
that
take nothing less than your head.
are so fun with mods. Funny enough, there's not many that are actually performance related. There was one that was, but it's kind of became null and void with the latest patch. But it's stuff to just improve various gameplay mechanics. But the thing is, though, I was already quite a big Cyberpunk fan. Like I'm on my 5th character now, so I've played through it a few times, and I've really enjoyed it. And I get why people were angry. Like, anybody who was like following the development and thought all these like super features were going to be in the game, but then quickly realised that they weren't there. I can totally get that, but I just didn't follow the development, so I just went into it with no expectations. I loved it, but I think if I didn't have it on the PC, I'd struggle to have loved it as much as I did. I will get the next gen version on the PS5 as well. So I'm probably going to get the PS4 copy when it's on like a really deep sale, because then when the PS5 version gets released, it's a free upgrade. And having the haptic feedback, ray tracing, all that sort of stuff on the PS5, I think I'd really enjoy it on there as well. Trying to learn this guy's skill set, so he does. It's pretty unpredictable, because sometimes he just does 2 swipes and then a unblockable, then sometimes he just goes in with an unblockable. It's a bit of a gamble. That's the predictable one, but it's difficult to tell when he's about to do it. Ooh, running out of opportunities to heal yet. This guy's tough. Uh-oh. Just didn't give me any time to drink there. Arguably a better start that time though. Oh, couldn't dodge. Got more globes this time though. I am, but it's not giving me anywhere near enough time to drink. It just goes right, load time 0. So I'll make up for it after this finishes. If I die again, I'll just pause it. Which I think is probably looking more and more likely. I just keep missing them. Like I'm pretty sure I'm locked on. Because my character's following his movements, but not very well. Oh, all I wanted was just one little tiny bit of the globe refilled. But nope. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, that was close, that. One more hit and I was a goner. Oh, cheers, Balgar. Right. Bring to that. There we go, right. Ah, so this must be where the banners now come in. I thought it looked like the banner area. But maybe it's like a different one. We'll soon find out. But it's now like a functioning place. Like it's happening. This horse has been a problem. Right, so no, it's not the banner place. There is a banner place, but I think it's either in the middle of this or might even be I don't know. It'll ask me to go there. It's one of these silver quests, I believe. See what these question marks are first. Oh, this will give me an extra resolve. This is great news. Ooh, it's going to be a bit more difficult. Ah, never mind, straight away. Nope. Okay, so this is where I raised the banners, but definitely not the banner place. Okay, the next one was here. And it's a fox den. Curious to know where he's going, because he's taking us through the actual settlement.
Beaches, forests.
Right, okay, so there was another little quest to take up here, so I think I'm going to do that one next. Now what can I actually upgrade? Because that's saying I can get a traveller's attire upgrade, which is the armour I'm wearing just now, so I'm going to do that.
Much better protection. You need more to make these improvements.
I'm not super bothered about that last upgrade, because I usually can find the armour, sorry, the artifacts rather easily. Is this going to be a wind chime upgrade? Oh, for the half bow, nice. I'll get that as well.
A bow without equal.
Okay, so we have this now. And which way is that? Just over here.
Lord Sakai! A moment, please. It's important.
Yes. What is it?
Not out here, my lord. This way. What was it she said? My name is Hyoe. This is my shop.
Are you trying to sell me something?
Oh, no, my lord. Here should be fine. No one's listening.
Tell me what this is about.
My neighbor, Haruo. He's acting suspicious. He sneaks out of town at sunset. Gone for hours. Comes back at dawn. Last night I followed him. He went to a burnt-out house by the cemetery and met bandits there.
Bandits? That can't be good. I'll find this house and learn what they're up to. Thank you, Yuri.
Of course, my lord.
So, investigate the home by the Azamo Cemetery. That I shall do. Still not showing me the separate island. I've got the quest on the map to go there, but it was showing me at the start of the game where it was, so it's strange to have suddenly taken it off. I don't think you could actually look at it, but you could see where it was. Go for it. You know what? I'm not going to shy away from these. Oh, that was a great miss. And again. Where did he come from? Oh my god. Oh, I keep hitting camera mode. Ooh, I've got a technique point. I shall use one of them now. I think we're going to get some singing crickets here. Or a singing cricket, I should say. Need 3 more, and then we get a new melody to play. The colours change like drastically depending on where you are on the map. Like sometimes it's like really purple, sometimes it's really white, sometimes it's really green like here. Quite nice. Now is this a Mongol parody or is this just a...
I'm right here!
Two more. Prisoner as well.
soon.
They said it was safe by the lake, but they were wrong. Mongols are camped under the Stone Arch Road. I didn't see them until it was too late.
A good place to ambush travelers, but not for much longer.
There are so many of them. Please be careful, my lord.
We still didn't spend that point. Let's try it again. Right, so, techniques, stances. Gonna go for the water flowing strikes. That sounds great. I have difficulty against shieldmen at the moment, so I think I'd quite like to upgrade that. The spearmen I'm not too bad against with the right stance. I can parry them okay and that sort of stuff.
The merchant in Azamo said his neighbor met bandits here. Seems deserted. I'll have a look around. Lots of ashes. Campfire's been used many times. Someone's meal. Eaten recently.
Anything upwards? Let's have a look around the outside of the building. Looking like there is.
Old bandages. Not much blood. Minor wounds. The merchant was right to be suspicious. Need a place to hide. Wait for the merchant's neighbor and his bandit friends to return.
I can't mount. Why can't I mount? Okay.
Any trouble getting out of Hazamo?
No, but I saw Mongols on the roads. I think they're looking for us.
We should hurry. What did you bring this time?
The statue of Inari.
Oh, that's valuable. I'm surprised the Mongols didn't take it.
Let's bury it with the rest.
Thieves. Need to see where they take things.
Keep your eyes open for trouble.
How are the others?
Hiding. Mongols rode by the house a few times. But so far, everyone is safe. The thief stalked!
Oh, was I meant to follow them? Well, I failed. I'll try it again. I'm going to go for a very quick break before I do. I'll be back in just another 2 minutes.
Thieves. Need to see where they...
Pause it there. I'll be back soon. Thanks. We are back. Just looking at the best place to go next. I think I'm going to go up to... No. I'm going to head across to this one. Oh, I've got an objective. Scratch that. Completely forgot I meant to be
Keep your
following
eyes
people.
open for trouble.
How are the others?
Hiding. Mongols rode by the house a few times. But so far, everyone is safe.
You hear that? Horses!
Mongols!
Hide! They're gone. Let's go.
We were lucky. They caught poor Tamon out on the road.
The patrols are getting worse.
Must be that samurai. He's got Mongols chasing him all over the prefecture.
I hope he kills the bastards.
Almost there.
The sooner we're off the road, the better.
What happened to Tamon?
The Mongols impaled him on top of an anthill. He screamed for an hour.
That's horrible. Let's hurry and finish this.
What are they doing?
I hate burying Inai like this.
Better in a grave than a Mongol ship.
They don't sound like thieves.
Hurry up! Something's not right.
Yeah. Inari is safe.
In front. Here we go.
That's enough. Don't move.
Damn! I knew we'd been followed.
Wait. It's the samurai. I'm glad it's you, my lord.
That's a strange reaction from a thief.
We're not thieves. You drove the Mongols from Azamo Bay. But what if they come back to raid us? We're hiding the most important things from our shrine. Just in case.
Sotaro! Kihei! Come quick!
Ukon?
You shouldn't have left the others.
They will show mercy.
The Mongols found the house. Our people are trapped!
They will be killed!
How many Mongols?
I couldn't count them all.
Which of you can fight?
Me and Kihei.
You're with me. You two get in the house and protect your people.
With what?
Everything you've got.
Mongols!
They're coming from all sides!
Attack!
All sides or just ones from here at the moment? I really want the better charms. I'm gonna have to do more of the shrines to get them.
We're not warriors!
They're not giving up.
Go.
We're going to die! Kotaro, behind you!
can't even see who he's... Is he a... He's a good guy. So is he. I don't know who he's firing at there. Can't mean these guys. They're so much easier after them upgrades.
I can't keep going!
Kill us!
Bastards get in?
No, you kept him away.
Not us. It was Lord Sakai. Who are these people? Travelers fleeing the Mongols. People who lost their homes.
And you protected them.
We tried.
You're not hiding those valuables so you could steal them later.
No, my lord.
We're not trying to get rich. After seeing what the Mongols have done, we only want to help.
And help me lead these people to Azamo Bay. You'll all be safe there.
Stop! I know bandits when I see them. You're not welcome here.
They're with me.
No worries at all, Balgar. Much appreciate your presence, buddy.
My lord, they can't be trusted.
They fought
Thanks
to
for dropping
defend
in.
these people.
You take care as well.
I hope you hold this
Excellent.
down.
As you wish, my lord. Open the gate! Let everyone inside!
I don't know how to thank you, Lord Sakai.
Protect Azamo like you did those people.
I promise I will.
And make sure they know where to find what you buried when the Mongols are finally gone.
You can count on it. Thank you for this chance to prove myself.
So, let's go to this next objective. Ooh, a new headband. Let's see what that's like. Right. Looks okay. I know I one that I much prefer, but that'll come later on. Okay, let's head across here.
Lord Sakai!
Kenji, what are you doing here?
Something has gone very wrong, my lord.
What did you do?
Nothing! The Mongols have taken all our food. Rice, millet, fish, anything they can lay hands on. We're starving.
You say we. This isn't your farm.
I have been thinking about what you said, and I'm trying to help the farmers here.
Where the Mongols camped.
Who knows? They show up every few days and pick up the food and cart it away.
I could ambush them.
It's not that simple. They've taken hostages. If we don't produce the food, it's...
There must be a way to find them.
There is. You won't like it.
I will decide that for myself.
Come, I'll show you. They make us bundle the food and put it on the beach.
All of it from this farm?
The farm, scavenging abandoned homes, fishing and hunting, just to fill the bellies of the enemy.
What brought you here in the first place?
Once the Mongols connected me to you, most places got too dangerous. I thought an out-of-the-way farm would be safer. Food and drink for the Mongols, but the sake barrel is empty.
Your plan is to anger the Mongols more?
Not exactly. The barrel is very roomy. It could hold a heavily armed heroic samurai.
You know what would fit better? A flabby, flexible sake merchant.
The Mongols will take the barrel to the heart of their camp. Who could do more good there? Me or you?
I don't know why I keep letting you hide me inside things.
Because it works.
It smells like your breath in here, Kenji.
Well, that barrel didn't empty itself. Get ready, my lord. Here they come.
Mudigen Tergendach.
Yes, yes, all yours. Take.
Vaster Morigov.
No. That's Miko. Miko is my horse. Mine.
Nadamatat. Mor Bignik Bolson.
Ow! You can't do this! Miko! No!
Kenji's plan actually worked.
Close one. Right. Take this guy next. And let's do it here. Hope that didn't alert anyone else. Got this guy next. Well, I was hoping for an assassination, but never mind. actually picking me off there. Just us, Dio. Just us.
I can't believe it. We are saved.
Take this food back to your farm. Give Kenji the good news.
Kenji? Why would I give him anything but a punch in the mouth?
What do you mean?
He's the idiot who got us into this mess. He tried to cut a deal with the Mongols.
Oh, Lord Sakai! That was amazing.
Kenji, you sucky-swilling piece of monkey dung!
I'll handle this. Explain yourself.
I might have sold the Mongols food, but given them straw and wood chips instead.
To make a profit?
To save the farmers' food.
You didn't think the Mongols would notice?
Not so quickly. All of a sudden, it was punishment, hostages. Give us food or we kill you.
I was wrong to encourage you to make yourself useful.
What? No, no! No, you weren't wrong, Lord Sakai. I can do good. I just need practice.
Try not to practice when people's lives are at stake.
Yes, my lord.
You're damn lucky that samurai spared you, Kenji.
I'm sorry, Taro. I was trying to help.
You want to help? Choke on a rice ball.
I can tell you don't want to talk about this right now. Goodbye, Taro.
Set yourself on fire and mate with a Mongol bomb.
Okay, so different part of the map now. We were down here. Sit down here. It's feel quite funny having to watch the trailer for the game you're trying to watch.
Saved from the battlefield by a thief. What will my uncle think of Yuna?
Right, okay. I think this is probably a good place to round it off, guys. So, thanks everyone that has tuned in. I really do appreciate that. If you're watching this back on playback as well, thank you as well. Looking forward to getting back into this and continuing the map. We're making good progress now. We've managed to discover quite a bit, and we're hitting the point now where really the main things to do are going to be the main quest markers. Which is obviously what allows us to then ultimately progress to the main objective in Castle Canada. And that's as far as I've ever gone. Up to here. I didn't even have this bit of the map explode at that point either. Then once you're there, you then go up here and you've got this entire other huge region to have a look at. And as if that's not enough, you've then got another island that they've just added, which you get to through that quest there for the expansion. So plenty left to do. But no, thanks again, guys. Really do appreciate that. And I will no doubt see you again at some point, probably later in the week. I believe Dio's doing a stream tomorrow. But yeah, I'll certainly look at a point later in the week to resume things. So thanks again, guys. Have a lovely evening, and I'll catch you later. Thanks.